What is up? Hey, congratulations. I'm going to show you today how to actually create, how to actually fulfill and actually like create these articles. Okay. So inside My Shill Bot, right? This should be the little welcome video. You should see this like little dashboard here. So this is what you should see right when you log in. So on the left-hand side, you'll see it says the K-ban or to-do list, right? So they kind of are the same. If I go ahead and click on the to-do list, you'll see I actually have this to-do list right here, right? So this is the to-do list. You can see there'll be articles in here for you when you're getting set up, or pretty much there'll be articles in here for you. You'll see if you click on the K-ban on the left, the can ban, I don't know what this is, but you could click on this or the to-do list, however you want to view it, and you'll see all our articles here. This first one right here just says articles, Todd's articles. Yours might not say that, obviously. Yours might say whatever your articles that are assigned to you, but you'll go ahead and click on the articles, and you'll see the title. You'll see the description. So that'll be basically how many articles we need, how many words they need to be, what the requirements are. Essentially, they need to have an intro paragraph, 3 to 5 content paragraphs, and then a conclusion paragraph summing up that whole little article. And each article should have its own Google document. And so that Google document will look something like this. Essentially, you're going to be taking the content that Google document has. You'll put a title on it, which is the blog title. You'll have a subheaders for each one, and then they'll have the content. And so I'll put this as an example on here for you, right here. And then you can check that. And then down here are the subtasks, right? So the subtasks are going to be the actual blog articles. So this one says how to attract new donors to your nonprofit. And then it's time estimate, how long I think this task should take. This one says 3 hours. That is not 3 hours for this one. Each one of the blogs take about 20 minutes. So I think about the whole entire thing should take, like for 10 articles, that should take about 3 hours. So each blog article takes about 20 minutes, and then we'll save task. But whenever you start the task, so I'll go ahead and click right here. I will hit play, and then you see how it started the actual time right here. So now and if you need to take a break, you could hit pause, and then you can see the total time spent. If you need to update that, you can definitely update that, and then it'll track all right here. And so I will go back and I will start. Now we'll start the time again, and it will add the time together. And then over here on the left-hand side, now we're actually going to get writing the articles. So the first article I'm going to be writing is how to attract new donors to your nonprofit. And I'm going to close this, and we're going to go to AI content generator. And we'll save this. AI content generator, new document, and we'll put how to attract new donors to your nonprofit. Okay, and we'll copy this, hit save. And then over on the left, you see where it says blog ideas and outline. Inside this little block, this little description block, you're just going to paste how to attract new donors to your nonprofit and hit generate text. And the AI will do its magic. And from there, right? So now we actually have 5 reasons, right? So 5 ways to attract new donors to your nonprofit. I like this. 5 ways on how to 5 ways, right? Oh, so now we have our article, right? And so what we're going to do is I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go over into frameworks, and I'm going to go to blog section writer, right? And so write articles based on section topics, and it says copy your section topic here, and then description of your section topic. All right, so I'm going to put how to attract new donors, and this is the description. And then right here, I'm going to hit generate text, and it's going to write basically the intro paragraph, essentially. So let's see what it comes up with. There are many ways to attract new donors to your nonprofits. You can use a fundraising event, hold a small direct campaign, one of the most effective. Okay. So it's a great way. So what we're going to do is there are many ways to attract your nonprofit. let's see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. I'm going to use that line. I'm going to hit generate text again. Right here, generate text. And all right, 1 second. All right. So here's the thing. We want to get like a good little like intro. But I actually want to, we'll just use this for now. There are many ways to attract your new donors to your nonprofit. Here is a list of 5 unique ways you might have not thought of. Okay. So why it's important to attract new donors. So we'll copy this, and I'm going to click copy your section here and then generate text. And essentially it's going to hopefully combine those two. It's important to attract new donors to your nonprofit because it helps organize the organization running. Funds for your donation help pay for many expenses. There are many ways to attract new donors to your nonprofit. One strategy is to reach out to businesses in your local community. That's an awesome way. So I think we'll delete this part. And what we'll do, there are many ways to attract a nonprofit. One strategy, I like that. Thank you for your consideration donating to our nonprofit. That's a good one to adding to the bottom. Very bottom. And so here's what we're going to do. So now we'll delete this. Now I'm going to copy this line and the same thing. And now here's the thing. Sometimes it's using artificial intelligence and trying to figure out how to use it properly, so it actually produces like some like decent content, right? And so this is just kind of like a little way for us to do it, right? So and so it's just kind of learning how to talk to the AI sometimes, right? What are some tips for attracting new donors to your nonprofit? There are many ways to attract new donors to your nonprofit. One way is to hold a fundraising event. Perfect. Listing potential donors' interest and research. Reach out to donors online. Hold a fundraiser. Perfect. All right. Those are all terrible tips. Those aren't really tips for us. Okay. So on how to attract, let's copy this and let's see if this gives us anything better. All right. So what are some tips here? One way is to make a donation. Okay. There's a great way to show potential donors your nonprofit does and help their donation will. You can hold fundraise events, such as dinners, auctions. Perfect. I like this. How can you create a donor cultivation plan that will attract new donors? Okay. So that's the next one. And there are many ways to cultivate new donors for your nonprofit organization. How the more is a part of any donor cultivation plan is understanding what potential donors want and need for your organization. All right, so this is a really nice one. Showcasing your organization's impact, that's really good. Another way is show them donors provide opportunities to get involved. That's a beautiful one. And then what are some of the best practices for thanking them? All right, boom. All right, there are many practices for thanking new donors. One of the most important ways to thank them is using personal, genuine. Thanking a new donor is a great opportunity to show your appreciation for their support. Also help build relationships. Some of the best practices include thanking them, send a personal letter, email, beautiful. How can you get that donors engaged in your organization? I like that topic. That's a nice topic. And there are many ways to help new donors. One way is to send them a newsletter or update about your work. You can invite them to special events, meetings, and send them a thank you note for their donation, whatever it is. Stay in touch with donors and keep them updated. Okay, perfect. And then, so now we're going to say, basically like how to attract new donors to your profit. And then, we're just going to say, basically we want a summary, right? So we want a kind of intro paragraph and a summary. We're at 700 words. So what if we do a couple more like reasons? So ways, let's just say additional, let's just say creative or unique. unique ways to attract a new donor to your nonprofit. All right, so that kind of gives us a couple extra ways to kind of lengthen the blog, I guess. And so let's see where that put that. Okay, so I like this one, right? So this is a nice little ending paragraph. Keep. All right, so we're at 780 words. We still need more. Whatever method you choose, be sure to be clear about how important donations are and how they help support your work. Let potential donors know what their contribution will go towards and show them how their donation will make a difference in the lives of those they serve. By being passionate and enthusiastic about your work, you can inspire others to get involved and help make a difference in the world. I love this. So this is a beautiful little ending. So let's kind of maybe like beef up the maybe like beef up this initial part, up here. Keep. Right. And so here is a list of 5 unique ways you might have thought of. And we're at 865. So let's host a webinar. Right. So webinar is just like an online event. So we're just going to put number 6. I think that would be a great way. Host an online webinar. Right. And this is just kind of my own little like idea, I guess. Oop, I put how a webinar. I should fix that. Host an online webinar. Right now, let's delete this. Okay. All right. So let's see how this works. Are you looking at ways of attracting different? Considering hosting an online webinar. Nice. All right. So now we go down here. That added it to there, and we are at 1,401 words, right? So are you looking to attract, considering hosting an online webinar? Perfect. All right. So this is a great way to potential donors who may not be able to attend in-person events. I love this. All right. So now we have our article. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump over into Google Docs, and we're going to create a new document, and we're going to title it what our article is. Right? 5 ways to attract new donors up here. And we are going to go and copy our entire article. And then we're going to make it look decent inside Google Docs. Okay. So we paste it here. Let's paste it. And then it says paste without formatting. That is not what we want to do. So we're just going to hit paste. All right. And then from here, we're going to grab this title. Oops, not that many. We're going to grab this title, paste right here, make it, Siri, make it a title. And then all of these, we're going to make them sub-headlines or headings right here. Heading 1, heading 1. And okay, so now we have these, and this is 6 ways. Since we updated it, we needed more content. And now we have our article. So now you could share up top. And then what you're going to do is right here, anyone with a link, you're going to click here and you're going to switch it to viewers to editors. And you're going to copy this link. You're going to go back into My Shill Bot. We're going to save this. And then from in this to-do list, right, in our list right here, we are going to resume work. Oh, I really hope I edited my time. Okay, so 11 minutes and 55 seconds spent, and perfect. I'm going to save task. I wonder if it paused it when I left, right? So make sure you track your time on this and maybe like externally too, just so you could edit your time if you need to edit your time. I don't think it counted my work time over in Google Documents. And so, and then from here, right? So now you could just attachments, you can upload the file, or what we can do is just, you could click this and then we could add it here. And so you'll just add the task here. See console. Okay, very interesting. I don't know why it says that, but we will figure it out. So maybe you have to, right here, we're just gonna hit file. And what we're gonna do is we're going to, I think we should share. How do we print this as a PDF? Oh, okay, download, and then we're gonna do as download as a PDF document. And we're just gonna download this thing. So it just download it as a PDF document, and then you're just gonna simply upload this right here. Oops, cancel. So now we have our document, click here, upload, undefined, date now, and then we can save. I don't know why it says Ajax not complete. Let's just refresh. If it says that, attachments, we have our attachment here and we are saved. All right, so that is the complete process. And now I could just go in here, click on this document. It says page not found. Let's try this again. All right, so, okay, so we're gonna go to attachment, upload the document. Let's try this again. Save task, still Ajax not complete. Very interesting. Okay, so if this happens, maybe you just got to send it to me through an email or text message saying you have it, and then just send me over the document once it's done. If you could add it to here, that's awesome. Hopefully it works for you. I don't know why. There it goes. Okay, so there it goes. Now I could actually see inside that the actual document. And so you rock. Thank you so much for writing the articles, and I appreciate you.